Madam Deputy Speaker, after all the delays, all the slogans, all the big promises, is this it? Is this really it? The sum total of ambition for our proud coastal and industrial towns, our villages and our great cities.
The Secretary of State was heard with respect. I don't expect the Shadow Secretary of State to be shouted at. Lisa Nandy.
Madam Deputy Speaker, they don't disrespect us when they chunter and cheer. They disrespect the people of this country. Seriously, is this it? The sum total of our ambition for our coastal and industrial towns, our villages and our great cities is a history lesson on the rise of the Roman Empire. A minister scurrying around Whitehall, shuffling the deck chairs, cobbling together a shopping list of recycled policies and fiddling the figures. Is this really it? For some of us, Madam Deputy Speaker, this is personal. We've lived these failures every single day. We've watched good jobs go, our high streets boarded up, young people who have to get out to get on. He talks about Bury FC. My stepdad was a lifelong supporter of Bury FC, a regular at Gig Lane. His last words to my stepbrother before he died were, "What's the score?" If he were alive today, he would never forgive them for standing aside while this asset at the centre of Bury's community was allowed to collapse.
She mentioned Bury FC and she suggested that this government had stood aside. I'm sorry, but it was this government that provided £1 million to the fans of Bury FC so they could take back control of Gig Lane. It wasn't Labour Bury Council, it was Tory ministers who saved that football club for its fans. She asks where we've been over the course of the last 12 years. She asks about my time as Education Secretary. Well, my mother said self-praise is no honour, but since she asks, there were more good and outstanding schools as a result of that. We closed the gap between rich and poor. We extended opportunity. We ensured that illiteracy and innumeracy were tackled. Now, she also says we need more good jobs. I completely agree. That's why we've got a plan for growth, and she's got no plan. She says that we need to revive our high streets. I completely agree. That's why we've got a plan for investment, and they've got no plan. She says she wants improved connectivity. That's why we've ensured that gigabit connectivity has gone from 10% to 60% in the last 2 years, and they have no plan. She says that she believes in devolution. Well, we have 9 county deals and powers for mayors. The only devolution in England that Labour ever offered was to London. They did nothing for the North and Midlands when it came to devolution. And she says that she wants safer town centres. Why is it that every time we've brought forward policies for tougher sentences in this House, Labour have voted against? No plans, no idea, no answers. And they also ask about new money. Do they not forget, do they not remember, I should say, what Liam Byrne wrote in 2010? When the last Labour government left, there was no money left. Now, they are so fiscally incompetent that they say they want simultaneously not to have a national insurance increase and to cut other taxes and at the same time to increase public spending. Yes. Our commitment to abolish innumeracy cannot come quickly enough, starting with the Labour front bench. My right honourable friend, the Chancellor, has committed £500 million to tackling adult innumeracy. We know where that funding should go first. If they had their way, borrowing would go up, interest rates would go up, the poorest in the North and Midlands would lose out. Instead of levelling up, they would bring the economy crashing down. That is why we never need to have that front bench in power in this country ever. Yeah.